What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah. You hear that frequency? I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for, you know, for coming back to my channel, and thank you for giving me a little space where I could be myself, where I could be authentically me, right? And also, okay, fine. And also where you could be yourself. Because why wouldn't you want to be yourself, right? Well, there's a lot of reasons why people don't want to be themselves, right? Those are the same people that are over there behind the screen judging others. And talking shit about other people. Because they're behind a screen, right? They're not doing anything for themselves. Those are the same people that can't look at themselves in the mirror because they don't like what they see, right? All of their insecurities, all of their malicious thoughts, all of their evilness is reflected back at them. So that's why they can't look at themselves in the mirror. We got 3 of Earth, right? It's all about your talents, right? Your creative skills, and who you're collaborating with, who you're working with on this time of your life, right? Where creativity just flows, where you're learning to use everything that you've learned before and use it all together as one, right? You're learning to see the beauty of all of your past skills that you've obtained throughout the years, and now you're learning how to use all of them together as one. And then we got the Knight of Air, someone who's intellectual, who's determined, who's motivated to do something. Because remember, the Knight is right before the King, so the King is already determined, is already, I'm doing this, and I've already cut off everyone that needs to be cut off from my life, right? The swords with the mind, and now I'm the king for a reason, right? But the Knight is getting there. The Knight is on its way. The Knight is also powerful, right? The Knight is on its way to becoming a king. The Knight is still going through little, battles with the mind, but he's learned how to, disattach from people, places, and things that no longer serve him, right? He's learned to make decisions, right, based on what's fair, based on what's right. He doesn't go off based on what other people tell him, right? He doesn't go off the manipulation of all these karmic people, right? He knows, right, that by using his intellect and by using his emotions together, right, he can make decisions that are just, that are right. He can make decisions that are aligned with his higher self, that are aligned for the higher purpose. So something is telling me that you're on a creative journey, right? You're seeking more from life. You're excited about something because you've had experience on whatever it is that you're about to do. But let's read more about it. 3 of Earth. it says 3 of earth. This is the card of great skill, talent, and craftsmanship. Within you is the ability to create amazing works, if only you follow your passions and let your heart lead you. Do what you love. Learn everything there is to know on the topic. So maybe you have been inspired lately to learn more about a specific topic that you didn't know that much about, right? You're starting to do things because you want to do them, not because other people want you to do them, right? Not because you feel forced to do them. No, you're starting to get it right. You're starting to control your mind, to control your emotions, and you're not that easily manipulated anymore, right? Why? Because you're learning to lead with your heart. And remember, your heart is an energetic vortex that allows you to connect to your higher self and gives you the opportunity to manifest. Learn everything there is to know on the topic. Take seminars, get training from a wonderful mentor, or complete a degree from a university or trade school. The key point here is that you do something that makes you happy. It can be very emotionally rewarding to work with others. Teamwork and commitment to a project you believe in bring the recognition and compensation you're seeking. So, there may be a project that you may want to start. There may be a new business that you may want to start, or that you may want to learn more about, right? And maybe you don't have all of the knowledge or all of the skills that this business or this new creative idea needs for it to, boom. But have no fear. There's people you can work with, people you can relate to that may have the same vision as you. And you both can work together to bring that idea into physical form, to materialize that idea, right? That's one of the best things about life, right? There's so many people good at so many different things, and everyone can work together to bring beautiful things to existence, right? That is how life should be lived, right? Not like all these karmic people that instead of empowering others and helping each other be successful, right? They just steal and scam and steal other people's identities and just manufacture lies around the community, right? And delay court documents, alter medical documents, falsify court documents. My question to them is, that's not manifesting. That's not working with the universe. That's not co-creating with the universe. That's you stealing and scamming. Right, Mark Camarena? Right, Anthony Marquez? Right, Freddie Marcos Ramirez? And that's not the only things they do, right? There's more to their list of illegal activity, right? There's more to their list of fraud, of crimes. But we're not going to touch that right now. Right, Spirit? Allow us to help you secure work in the creative field that makes your heart sing. Think of us, I don't know if I said angel message or not, but this is the angel message to the card. Think of us as your angelic agents as we bring your beautiful talents to the notice of the world. When your talents are real, when your talents are natural, when your talents are organic, when your talents are from God, You don't need to compete with others. You don't need to steal anything from others. You don't have to do anything that is low vibrational, right? You don't have to do any rituals. You don't have to do any of that stuff, because you get your energy, you get your powers, you get your creativity from source, right? Source of all things, source of power, source of light, aka God. And that is the difference between someone who is trustworthy, right? Someone who is committed, someone who is focused on their crafts and what it is that they need to be focused on, versus someone who is just there trying to steal. Someone who's insecure, who's karmic, who's jealous, who's bitter, who's greedy, who's malicious. Right? So that is the difference. They think they could manipulate their way into success by creating all this chaos and lies. But no, right? You may fake it, right, to those around you, and they may believe you, but you're nothing. Everything you've built has been by stealing, has been by controlling your environment around you, by controlling others, by manipulating others. That is not success. Right? And I think you guys should be feeling that right about now, because of all the fraud and all the crimes you've committed against me, an innocent person. So be confident in your talent. Be confident in your creative skills, right? Others may need it. You don't know how many people you can help with your creativity, with your talents. That is worth more than all these fake little minutes of fame that these karmic people get, right? So stay creative, right? Stay doing what makes you happy. Stay following your dreams. Stay doing you. Stay focused on your craft. When you're focused on your own thing, there is no time to be focused on other people. There's no time to be jealous. There's no time to copy others' work, right? There is no time for that, because you're focused on what it is that you need to be focused on. And let's read the Knight of Air. Knight of Air. Remember, the swords, the air, has to do everything with the mind. And not only with the mind, because you see how right here, yeah, sorry, the sun is just so bright. Thank you, sun. See how her heart is there illuminated, is because someone who is intellectual is able to make decisions that lead with their heart as well, right? That is what making a good decision is, right? When you ignore your heart and you just go on your mind is easily influenced by those around you. Your mind could be easily influenced by others' manipulative tactics and lies. But when you use your heart and your mind together, that is how the best decisions in life are made. That is where a decision that you make can get you far in life. Because you made that decision while being connected to your higher self. And that allows you, to have more of an understanding of where that decision will take you. More of a bird's eye view of where that decision will take you. When you do something with greed, with evilness, with malicious intent, that's not with your heart, which makes that person eventually crash, and eventually everything is exposed how it deserves to be exposed. It says, Knight of Air. Life is going to be moving a lot faster. Events that may have seemed to be on hold now suddenly come into focus and require your attention. So maybe something that you were ignoring, or maybe something that you were just putting on the back end, like, oh, I'll do this later, I'll do it now. Maybe those events are coming out. Maybe those situations are coming out in front of you for you to take control and for you to make a decision to move forward. There may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timelines, but it will feel better than the previous lack of action, right? So with everything shifting, our planet, our consciousness shifting, right? A lot of people's consciousness are shifting from the 3D to the 5D, right? And when you're going through those shifts, right, things can seem stressful, right? Your emotions may seem a lot to handle, right? But it's all a part of shifting to a new consciousness, to a new mentality, to a better way of thinking. And part of those emotions is just part of letting your old self, right, die. Your old mentality, your old thinking patterns just die. So you're able to grow a new consciousness. It's called death and rebirth for a reason, right? But now what is changing is that you're actually taking action and you're actually doing things that are for the benefit of you, right? You're actually completing tasks. You're actually getting things done that need to get done while you're being emotional, while you know? And that action that you're taking, regardless of everything that is going on, regardless of how you're feeling, that action is better than you still feeling the same way before, but yet taking no action. Right? Because these actions that you're taking right now towards this new thing are actually, actions that are getting you a step closer to where you want to be. Actions that are taking you a step closer to this relationship that you want, or to this career that you want, right? You're no longer just sitting there expecting for I don't know what, right? Because there's nothing without any action. You can get all of the ideas from the universe, but if you don't take action on them, there's going to be no results. And that's what's different about this new time that you're in, right? You're not letting situations get to you. You're not letting situations make you sit back. You're not letting situations just pass you by. No, you're actually sitting back and taking action. And that is what everyone should be doing. No more sitting around and waiting. We're just saying this. It's time to get things done. Look for creative solutions to challenges. Right? Creative solutions to challenges. Like I said before, there's a solution to any problem. Right? If you have an issue in front of you, how can you overcome that? What skills can you use to overcome that? Right? What skills can you use to go around that if you can't overcome it? You know what I'm saying? There's different ways you can fix issues. There's different ways you could do things. And we have to get creative, because if we don't get creative, we're just going to sit back and not do nothing. No. Right? If you have an issue in front of you, if you have an obstacle in front of you, there are ways to either vanish that blockage, that obstacle. Right? Sometimes those obstacles, blockages, are people that are just stuck there, right? Because they can't take care of themselves. And they just want to hold you there hostage, because if you leave, they're not going to be taking care of themselves, right? They just want to have you there like a little trophy. And their energy is just so hard-headed and just nasty and sticky and just there, right? That even if you tell them that you don't want anything to do with them, they're still there, just bugging, right? So when those situations arise, there's ways you can, take another route, another street. So you don't have to deal with that same person. So you don't even have to speak to that same person. And that is all a part of cutting off people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So you're able to manifest. So you're able to, reach that level of success that you want to reach. And you can use your creativity, you can use your skills for those times. Look for creative solutions to challenges and you will see excellent results. Although you do need to move quickly, don't forget to review the details carefully. So a lot of these karmic people, right, when they know that you're in a rush, when they know that they're on their last straw to come up with their biggest scheme, right, to come up with their plan, they want to rush you into signing things, into signing documents, into, do this really quick, do this really quick, do that really quick, right? Sign here, that this is a better option. Look, if you'll get this contract, you have this dream life. No, right? That's what they do to continuously keep you trapped in karmic cycles. So you have to be aware of, of things like that. If there's a business offer, make sure you get that checked with a lawyer, who knows about it. If there's something you need to sign, make sure you confirm with a trustworthy lawyer. Remember, even lawyers get bribed. Right? Don't let these people rush you into making decisions that are going to end up causing you and costing you for I don't know how many years, And if you just simply get a feeling of like, this is weird, don't do it. Don't even put yourself through that. Because you're going to end up regretting it later. Right? Instead, just see that as a sign that you need to completely remove yourself from that environment. You're an extremely capable person with a quick mind and a determined will. Someone who can swoop in, review a situation, and almost instantly know just what to do. Always confident and successful, right? And maybe your confidence and your determination was being affected by the way these people were speaking to you, right? Constantly making you feel incapable of making your own decisions, right? Diminishing you as a person, making you feel unworthy, making you feel like if you choose this is a bad decision or it's going to make you look bad. But in reality, they're only telling you that because it benefits them. They have second motives as to why they don't want you to be confident enough to pursue something that your heart truly desires. You have to, notice these things. And you're slowly getting that back. You're slowly getting your confidence back, your determination back. And maybe you lost your values, your morals, your integrity before. Because these people had control over your mind. They had control over your decisions, which allowed you to make decisions previously that were not fair, that were not just, that were selfish, and that were ignorant. But part of becoming a knight, part of becoming a king of life, period, is to call back your energy, call back your power, and make your own decisions, right? Leading with your heart, so you're able to make the right decisions for you and for everyone else, really. And by that, I don't mean you making a decision that's going to benefit these karmic people, because their intent for that is malicious, right? That is not a just decision. Angel message. We understand that the pace seems very fast, but try to take a moment to think things through. Don't let these people rush you. If you know in your heart, in your heart desires that you need to do something, right? You feel the calling, you feel your intuition, then you do that. Don't get stopped by these people. Don't get delayed even more, right? Don't waste time, precious time, on these people. If there's something that comes up your way and you need to look at it and you need to think things through, and you need to get other opinions, legal opinions, whatever it is, financial opinions, then you do that. You take your time with that. Don't let them rush you. Okay, I cannot emphasize that enough, because that is how you get caught in their little trap. And that rhymed without me trying to. Your ability to adapt to quickly changing situations is admirable. However, it never hurts to pause and make sure you have all the facts before you act. Make sure you have all the facts before you believe all of their little lies. Make sure you have all the facts before you jump in their little bandwagon and start hating on someone else based on what they told you. Make sure you have all the facts about someone before judging them, when you shouldn't even be judging anyone, really. Make sure you have all the facts, not the lies that these people portray as facts, right? To try and manipulate your decisions. No, make sure you have all the facts before you do anything, before you talk shit about someone, before you hurt someone. Make sure you have all the facts. Because that will save you a lot of time. That's what all these people, all of their little flying monkeys, right? They don't even make sure they have all the facts. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean you have to believe it, right? You have your own mind. You can make your own decisions. And you got this. You've always had it in you, right? We all go through that. I've gone through that, right? Where I've not done certain things because of what others have tried to tell me, so I don't reach this, right? But when you really think about the situation, anyone who is stopping you from being happy, anyone who is stopping you from being creative, anyone who is stopping you from feeling love in your heart, they're bitter and they are jealous, and they don't want the best for you. They want the best for them, which is why they're trying to control your decision making. You have to be aware of these people, okay? But it's okay. Have no fear. Reyypapi is here. And whatever you do, guys, whatever you do in life, do it because you want to. Do it because you will feel fulfilled when doing it. Do it because your heart is calling you to do it. Right? And I promise you, it will always work out.